Hey everyone, here in the Big Apple again. It's Monday, July 3rd, 2023, part of the extended July 4th weekend. Glad to see you all here. I'm glad to be back in New York City as well. I really don't know why I'm having such bad service though with Verizon. It seems like my connection is kind of dipping a bit. But it's around 3:30 p.m. and it's 87 Fahrenheit, 31 Celsius. I'm here on 7th Avenue, heading towards Times Square. Oh, Pest Tech, you see no buffering. I see it on the screen though. I mean, I am using my Verizon SIM card. I should see no reason why the connection should act up. I've been here so many times with Verizon. Hey, thank you, Bagels and Walks, for welcoming me back. I had a long road trip from Florida. It took more than 2 days to complete the road trip from Miami to New York City. Traffic on Interstate 95 was very busy. I think everyone decided to leave at the same time on Friday morning. This connection thing is really bothering me right now. It shouldn't be like this. Unless it's just a false reading on the software. I guess I'll just go with it because it doesn't really seem to be buffering when I'm playing it back on the YouTube app. Hung Mao, I'm using LTE. I just disabled it. Let me see if my VPN is enabled. Maybe that's the issue, but I doubt it. I think I disabled it. Yes, disabled. New York seems very busy right now. A lot of people traveling for July 4th. John Smith says, oh man, I know traffic was bad here in the DC area. Yes, I drove there and it was pretty busy. All through Virginia and Maryland. Tons of drivers trying to make their way to their destinations. Oh, Lizzo had found turned out it was your phone case. No, I don't have a phone case. I will say though, there was more traffic going southbound along the East Coast on I-95 than going north. When I left Florida, there was a constant stream of drivers heading their way southbound. I guess they wanted to go to all the beaches and head south for the weekend. Hayden Kerr, 499 pounds. Hello from Scotland. My wife Melissa and I are enjoying your live stream on our second wedding anniversary. We got engaged at the Bethesda Fountain. Oh, congratulations. Aiden, thanks so much for joining. Glad you could get engaged at the Bethesda Fountain in Central Park. Perfect place to do it. Just give me one moment. I want to try closing the app and reopening it. Maybe it could fix the false reading with the cell phone signal. Thanks, Chu, 499. Happy early 4th of July. Welcome back to New York City. Do you know where you're going to see the 4th of July fireworks? I actually don't right now. It might be at home on the TV. Appreciate the support. Let's see how this does. I just closed it and reopened it. Jimmy asked if I'm going to Hudson Yards. Possibly. I know they installed that new High Line extension to the Moynihan train hall. I read that they were going to do that years ago, but it's good to see it's finally constructed now. I'm expecting Times Square to be very busy with tourists. Taratea with $4.99. We are going to Fort Myers for a few days. We'll be back tomorrow to New York. Fort Myers, Florida, best place. Appreciate it, Tara. Thank you for the support. Never been to Fort Myers, but I heard it's a nice place in Florida. Thanks for the support. These people must be part of the same tour group. There's still some buffering. I think something might be going on with Verizon, or I've tried everything so far. Close the app, reopen it, disable my 5G band. The only thing I could do is switch SIM cards, which I don't really want to do, because that takes a long time. But at this point, I might do it.
They were predictable things.
Maybe when I get to Times Square, I'll switch SIM cards if it's still a problem, because it should work there. It's better now, the signal. It's still showing fluctuations on my end. Souvenir shops are sometimes rip-offs though, you gotta watch out. Yeah, but like with any store in life, you have to be a smart consumer. Here's a store that says 2 New York t-shirts for $12.99. I don't think that's a horrible price. I've seen worse.
Someone a rocket.
James Buddy says it looks humid. Yes, it is kind of humid. It's been very hot in New York lately.
I think we should go there.
Shiva says, please do visit the new Highline extension that just opened. I'm sure you'll like it. Oh, I've seen it already. I actually don't like it, to be honest. It seems rather inconvenient and a much longer route than if you just take the street level. I'm going to switch my SIM card here because this is pretty ridiculous. I'll do it over here so I have some more room to work. Gonna do some live troubleshooting here. Is it really buffering that bad? Because this software is driving me crazy now, showing that the connection signal is going up and down. Not right now because I see it's fine, but what about like a minute or two ago? I'm switching SIM cards. This is not acceptable to me. Verizon's not doing too well today, unless it's my phone settings, but even that, I'm not completely sure what it is. Let me get my T-Mobile SIM out. The signal's not fine. And now I see the connection going back up, so it was Verizon. I don't know if it was congested or what, but Verizon's not good today in Midtown Manhattan for some reason. Strange, considering I didn't really use it that much. I shouldn't be deprioritized. Something's up with Verizon. Well, good thing we switched. Okay. Lizzo says you didn't know you could change the SIM while being on a live stream. I do it all the time. And even if you lose connection to Prism or you close the app, you could resume it too. Just open the app and click on active or schedule live stream, and you can resume the existing session. Oh good, the picture is clear. I knew something was up. There's no question that Verizon should be working perfect there, but it wasn't. So busy here today. Granted, this isn't the busiest I've seen Times Square, but good sized crowd for a Monday afternoon. Joaquin says that the Calais store, no, it's still here. Calais is over there, just under some scaffolding. ADR1001 says not enough screens. And I'm looking at an extra one in front of me at all times. Yeah, that's right. NYC Hiking Discovery saying the tourists are back to the world crossing now. Yeah, some tourists are. But as I said earlier, I found more people were leaving New York City in their vehicles rather than entering. Yo! All right. What's up? Have fun. Huh? Yeah, sure. Yeah. It's on Action Kid, the YouTube channel.
What's the channel?
Action Kid on YouTube.
On YouTube?
Yeah,
I'll subscribe right
it's
now.
live, so
Oh,
you
it's
can
live?
rewind it like a few seconds and you'll
Awesome.
see it.
What kind of stuff do you post?
Like point of view traveling, exploring,
What is it
airplane
called?
rides. Action
Action?
Kid.
All together?
Yep, that's it. Yep, that's it.
That's you?
Yeah, that's me.
That's awesome. You got
Yeah.
400,000 subscribers?
Almost
That's crazy.
400K. I'm waiting for it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's right there, I think.
You think we can get a picture with you real quick?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, you don't have to stop the live now.
No, it's fine. All
Well,
right.
definitely. We'll start watching the channel.
Yeah,
bro.
have fun.
Take care.
Bye, see ya. New subscribers on the spot. You know who this guy is. The almost naked cowboy, but he's wearing underwear. Life begins at 40 trucks, so it's still buffering. Much better than Verizon, though. You don't want to stream Verizon today. I see a lot of tourist traps in Times Square today. Just be informed, when you come to a place like Times Square full of tourists, there's a lot of tourist traps.
West 556, America.
Stormy says you saw some great pictures posted yesterday at the Bronx Zoo. Well, I'm sure it's always exciting there. Great place to be. One thing that's intimidating to people when they come to New York is pedestrian traffic and the flow of pedestrian traffic, because sometimes it can be chaotic on the sidewalk. People are moving left, right, straight. Will we go to Bryant Park in the live stream? Yeah, I guess I can go there. Haven't been to Bryant Park in a while. There's an ad for Google cybersecurity. Two things that I could attest to right now, because T-Mobile's working pretty good right now for the stream. And the Google cybersecurity is so important these days. I can't begin to tell you how many times people have gotten their accounts compromised or hacked. I had my Instagram account hacked 2 years ago. And sometimes people have logged into my accounts. I get an email saying, "Did you log into this account? If so, then you can ignore this email. But if not, you gotta change your password." All right, as promised, let's head over to Bryant Park. Yeah, Jimmy, Times Square is under construction these days. Lots of scaffolding up. The One Times Square building is under construction. Bonnie Deep saying, is H&M as bad quality in New York City as it is here in Canada? H&M is known as a fast fashion brand. I think a lot of people know that their clothes don't really last too long, and it's perfect for someone who wants to constantly change their wardrobe for a new look. But the quality of the clothes, I don't really feel like it lasts more than a few washes. Let's see what's up with Bryant Park. The last time I was here, they were putting in that grass lawn. I'm not sure if it was open yet when I came here before. Yeah, Francis, we have some great weather today in New York. Partly cloudy skies. I think they have a stage up in Bryant Park. Not sure if anything's going on the stage right now. They usually reserve that for the evenings, I think, and the weekends. Maxine Oliver asked if the humidity is bearable. Yes, it's bearable. But I've already adjusted to the humidity in Miami. To me, this is very similar. I don't see anything happening on the stage right now, as I thought.
Yes, I got on everything you know. Okay. He look like
I think the lawn is even closed off right now. No one can go on it.
what we're not gonna do.
So what they're having now in Bryant Park is the Paramount Plus movie nights. Mondays at 8. June 12th to August 21st. Oh, so it's tonight then. That's why no one's allowed in, because they're getting ready for movie night. I wonder what movie they're going to play tonight. Oh, thanks, Lori. How was my drive? And fun to see you back in New York City for the holiday. Thank you for sharing some of your videos on the way here. It was a long drive. Interstate 95 was very congested all the way up. Traffic was especially bad around the Virginia, Washington, D.C. Hey, how are you? Doing good.
Yeah, he sent me.
Just had some viewers. So yeah, the traffic was really bad around the Maryland, Virginia, Washington, D.C. area. Took a while to go through there. Yes, Veronique viewer. I did drive from Miami to New York. Took 2 days to do it. And to be honest, I wouldn't really recommend anyone to do it non-stop. I know some people can do it, but it's a very long drive. Matt Foster. Hey, how are you? Good, good.
You busy here?
Yeah. It was a long drive from Miami. It took 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Take care.
All right, have fun. Matt says you used to live in Elkton and you use that toll shortcut all the time. Thanks for sharing it. Oh, I appreciate it. So also Bob says we did that trip once in 22 hours with multiple drivers. Yeah, that would work then. But even then it's tough. S1 says you're back up in New York City. I just heard you drove and it took 2 days. Enjoy your time in New York. I mean, that's what I expected it, how long it would take.
Hi, how's it going? Want to help me save some puppies? Sorry, not right now. Have a good one.
The last time I drove from Miami to New York, it took me longer, but only because I stopped at south of the border and then Washington, D.C. And then I spent some time in D.C. before going to New York. So technically it was 3 days. And by airplane, it only takes 3 hours. Laurie asked if I stayed at the cute south of the border motel on the way here. No, I went a little bit further. I stopped in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
I also saw on the thing they have them.
And I'm glad I stopped there because I got a head start on some of the traffic in Virginia. No, Daniel, I didn't record the drive this time. I don't think I needed to because I already have a drive up and it would just take up a lot of storage. Here's the New York Public Library. Lizzo said, did you stay at a motel along the way? That would be cool to record it. Yeah, I thought about it, but I didn't record it. I was frankly too tired. I don't think I need to record everything in my life. Believe me, I still have plenty of videos to post, even without recording my drive from Miami. But at least I recorded some things that I thought were interesting, like the I-95 toll bypass between Maryland and Delaware, and also the I-95 bridge repaired in Philadelphia. I'm sure a lot of people are interested in that. Guess we're taking a walk down Fifth Avenue now. AJ Vintage saying I-95 near DC is always slow. You know what I think the best plan is to avoid a lot of traffic in that area? Is to like wake up at an odd time, like 8 o'clock at night or midnight. I'm sure there's not a lot of traffic then. If I ever do drive through that area next time, I may consider doing something like that. Oh, Lizzo, I have something to do that in case of a collision or something. There's a dash camera. So that camera gets overwritten once there's enough space used. It overwrites the old files. Jimmy says, are you planning to do a live stream tomorrow? Absolutely. I would love to live stream tomorrow, especially during the 4th of July. Madonna says, my favorite video is when you visit Dyker Heights at Christmas. Yes, a neighborhood that's well known for having the larger-than-life Christmas decorations. I feel bad for that person. Daniel says, which time are the fireworks? The most well-known one, the Macy's 4th of July ones, will be lighting up at 9:25 p.m. on the East River. I think along 23rd Street to 34th, that's where the barges will be. Angel Plays was wondering if you were going to come back to New York City for the 4th of July. Well, I'm here. Yes, Shiva, Coney Island will do fireworks tomorrow also for 4th of July. I know there's also a fireworks display near Jersey City. Yeah, Lizzo, I think that might be helpful. I actually tried a body cam, but it wasn't really practical for me. The body cam I got was very clunky and hard to use. So maybe if there's a body cam that has better user feedback and usability, I think it might be better. Look at that, there's a pothole. 36th Street between 5th and 6th, I think, or Broadway. Yeah, it's between 5th and 6th. I'm going to report it right now as I'm doing this live stream while walking too. All right, it's been reported. Brad says, what did I report? A pothole on 36th Street. A lot of people may just ignore it, but they cause a lot of problems. And especially what happened to me in June, rolling my ankle and tripping over a metal plate as well. I'm trying to be more careful about where I walk, especially when I'm live streaming. It's very easy to get distracted when you're live streaming or making videos. You have to realize that walking around where you step and your surroundings are what comes first. And then there was the other time I fell too, when I was in the Boston area at the Longwood Medical Center station. Yep, Neville NYPD has Dodge Chargers. It's actually a pretty popular car with police agencies in the US, I've noticed. Which makes sense because they need that acceleration to catch up to people.
Let's go. Up on. Yeah, so one, the calls didn't go through. So we ended like, let's go.
Yeah, Ali, the air is good today in New York. I was a little bit concerned that the bad air quality will return for the 4th of July weekend. There is a threat of some storms later, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Yesterday, there was actually a pretty bad rainstorm in New York, complete with thunder and lightning. It lasted about an hour or so. And to be honest, I think the Northeast really needed that rain. It's been pretty dry here. I hope some of that rain made it up to Canada too, where the wildfires are. If it rained like that over there, I think those wildfires will all be out. And I would think too that that kind of a rain, that deluge, will probably wash away a lot of the bad air quality too. Oh, AJ Vintage, you think so too? It tamped down the particulates. I'm sure it had some effect. Kaiten Zushi Nomad is still coming soon. It was still coming soon the last time I walked by. Oh, Neville, the rain did make it to Toronto yesterday. That's good. I like to cross over right now. I feel like there's too much scaffolding on this side. Angela Morales, $10. Good to see you in New York. Been enjoying your videos. Keep it up. Appreciate it, Angela. Thank you so much for the support. Thanks, Angela. I think I'll have plenty of videos coming up. You know what I noticed across the streets? There's a lot of road work being done here. Looks like that entire half of the street was torn up. Wait a second, what's a Westchester County D-line bus doing here? That's kind of odd to see here in Midtown Manhattan. BXM4C White Plains Express. Oh, maybe it does operate here in Midtown and goes up to White Plains. I actually didn't know there was a bus that went to White Plains from Midtown here. I've taken B-line buses before, but it was at the Bronx border. Oh, there's a new art installation at Madison Square Park. Just looked over to my left. It kind of looks like rubber bands hung up around these posts. But now that we're getting closer, I can see that they're not rubber bands. Some kind of interlace fabric, I think.
Never get the chance again, sister?
I had one job when I was in my dad's.
And then they're also using it to grow some vined plants. Very interesting. I wonder if this will eventually grow all the way to the top and across the fabric. Yes, it is a new art installation. I haven't seen it before. It's what I like about New York. They have these different art installations every few months. Okay, so we have the name of the piece here. Exhibition is on view until December 10th, 2023. Wow, it's a long exhibition. Newly commissioned work by Sheila Pepe and the Artist's First Public Art Project. The work located is crocheted webs and canopies made of string, paracord, shoelaces, outsized rubber bands. Wow, I was joking when I said rubber bands. There's actually rubber bands in here. Arborist rope, weed whacker line, garden hose, and climbing plant materials on the Farragut Lawn and Oval Lawn in Madison Square Park. What a mouthful. Tons of materials. Cindy Biggers, $2. Glad to see you back in New York. Thanks, Cindy. Appreciate it too. It's good to be back as well. Garden hose too. What in the world? Let's see if we could find a rubber band in here somewhere. There's a phone charging cable, I think. That must be yarn across. What is going on here? I don't think I'd want to get close to her. That looks painful. AJ Vintage says dominatrix. I have no clue. June events here in Madison Square Park. Zozo out says, whopping New Yorkers get in line. I think I'll skip. I think that's a first for me to observe in public. Yeah, you can still hear the whip all the way from here.
Look, look, look. Just imagine this 3 weeks.
You know what I'd like to do? Let's head over to the east side here along 23rd Street. Haven't been this way in many, many months. Maybe I can make it all the way to the FDR Drive, where they're gonna have all those fireworks tomorrow night. I know the FDR Drive is going to be closed during that fireworks display. One Madison Avenue is coming by really nicely. Philly, I think I'm going to try live streaming the fireworks, but no guarantee if I'm going to be able to do it. Oh, Fred, that's interesting. When they had tornadoes and bad storms throughout the Midwest around Indiana, Verizon cut fiber optic cables. Maybe that's why I had some issues today with Verizon. DA says, AK, it's feeling like Miami weather today in New York. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It feels similar in humidity and heat to Miami. There's a pretty big construction site. Had to peek around that bus to see if anyone was coming.
Because I don't want to get rejected.
There's a lot of buses here parked on the side waiting to start their route. Most of these are express buses. It's about 4:30 now, so it's around that time people get off work. Maybe even earlier if companies let people out early. I know when I was working, they let us out early for holiday weekends or the day before a big holiday, if they were nice. Lexington Avenue. Here's the site of Baruch College.
Wait.
I don't really think college students get the same treatment though as the corporate world. Getting out of class early for a holiday weekend. Donovan says some people just leave early and skip class or they cancel it. I wasn't really one of those people. I stayed in the class. Although looking back at college now, I don't really think most of those classes help me too much with what I do currently. I think what really helped me in college was like history classes, maybe business classes. But to be honest, most of the stuff we learn in school, we don't even apply in the real world unless you're working in that industry. And even then, like stuff like calculus isn't going to be used by a lot of people involved with math. Taxi cab says, what did you go to college for? I went to college for business and accounting. Completely different than what I'm doing right now, that's for sure. You would think I would have a degree related to like photography or video, but nope. But a lot of my accounting classes, they were very boring. Especially cost accounting, managerial accounting, intermediate accounting. Oh! Can you fly any closer to us? I couldn't believe that pigeon just flew right towards us. Full speed like we weren't even there. You only get birds flying at you here in New York. Sure, Zozo Bob, YouTube is a business. It helped with that regard. You know what I think helped me a lot was my marketing class. I was really into the marketing class. And in that class, I learned the history of why brands succeeded or failed. We did case studies. And it's kind of like I apply that to my own channel, right? There have been times where I put out experimental videos that didn't do well. I discontinued them, or formats that I thought would do well, but I did a test of it and it didn't launch off. So that's what I learned in marketing class. A lot of times these brands, they have a test market to see if it'll work in a certain area, and then they'll start expanding from there. And in a way, I get to even see what happens with my own YouTube channel depending on where I go. I notice some places I travel will do better than others, or get a little bit more excitement from the viewers. And I notice these things. Walking commuter, familiar neighborhood. Is it really now? Robert, do you like calculus and algebra? Yeah, calculus was a little bit too much for me. Algebra, I think, could be useful. But even now, I even wonder when I'm ever going to apply the equation for a straight line in my life, rather than for the algebra regents, the New York State regents. Y equals mx plus b. Yeah, I don't think I'll be needing that on this walk. I'm walking in a straight line right to the river. This whole block is on this scaffolding. Why? I know why. The equation for y is mx plus b. So if we solve that equation, we'll find the answer to y. You know what? I think I'm going to say that next time someone asks you the question. Why? Oh, it's mx plus b. And you're going to confuse them even more. Have them ask some more questions to you. What's mx plus b? Oh, Liz says hopefully not into the river. You can't trust the GPS and it's directed people into the river. We'll find out. I actually don't remember the last time I was in this area, Kips Bay. Probably over a year ago. Then you got Stuyvesant Town coming to my right. And then the VA hospital is to my left. I think walking commute, if he's still around, is going to have a great view of the fireworks tomorrow. It's right here. Oh yeah, that's right. Gabe, Peter Cooper Village is to the right, and then Stuyvesant Town is past that. Let's see what kind of preparations are going on for the 4th of July. I'm sure there's going to be like police barricades up already on the sidewalk, ready to go. They're already there on the next block. They're getting really early, I see. So here are the barricades I was looking at. They have them all set up, even across the street. These will eventually get relocated, I guess, closer to the FDR Drive. Here's the public swimming pool. Actually a good idea to be at the pool today. It's so hot. Astor Levy Pool. This side is 4 feet deep. Not sure how deep that side is. We'll probably get a better view from this side. Maybe not with all these barricades. But I could sneak in this way. I don't think I've ever seen this pool filled before. It's nice to know people are taking advantage of the hot weather using the pool. I think this side of the pool might even be closed. That's why everyone's over there. All right, let's see. Maybe I could camp out here for tomorrow's 4th of July fireworks. Just sit here, even though it's not until like 9:30 tomorrow at night. Thank you. Here's one of the few gas stations in Manhattan. And being that it's one of the few in Manhattan, they get to charge a lot of money for their gas. I think even Californians or people in Hawaii or Washington State are going to be shocked at these prices. Do you pay $5.99 a gallon for your gasoline or $6.69 for premium? Meanwhile, you get off Manhattan and it's like $3.60 or $3.70 a gallon. It's a great view of Brooklyn across the East River. They don't have diesel. Oh, if you want to know how much full service costs, that means they pump your gas for you. $6.59 a gallon and $7.39 with a credit card. So $7.39 for gasoline and credit card $6.79, not $5.99. Hey. Awesome. Thank you. Bye-bye. They drove all the way here to say hi to me. It's a good thing too, because I'm on an area now where you can't drive on once you get past this point. Yeah, they're gonna go right. So I'm thinking tomorrow they're going to be closing off a big portion of this area just for fireworks viewing. You can tell they're getting prepared. Look at all these porta potties. Yeah, Joe, tomorrow this place will be packed. Look at all the porta potties. There's also a hand washing station. It's the Royal Flush porta potty system. This, I have a feeling, is going to be an NYPD checkpoint where they don't want people bringing in like large backpacks or containers. Yeah, there's going to be one of the viewing areas for tomorrow. So we're getting a preview of what to expect. This is good for me to know too. So here's one of the viewing areas that they have for tomorrow. A lot of chairs. These aren't here normally. Robert Parker says, which is a better view from Manhattan or Long Island City? Equally as good. I think there's going to be 4 or 5 barges in total launching fireworks at the same time. And these are going to be the largest fireworks show ever for Macy's. Too bad you can't use these porta potties early. They're zip tied. But the water sink you can use. I've seen people drink from these too, and that's a big no-no. You don't know what kind of water is in here. It's only good for hand washing. Especially if it's been sitting around for a while. You don't want to be drinking that. But I guess if you're desperate, there's nothing else around. It's probably cleaner than the water in here. Cammy G got a good view from the midpoint of the Brooklyn Bridge. Of course, we had to get there at 4 p.m. for a good spot. Long wait. Oh yeah, 5 hours you have to wait. And even along here, there's going to be a good view. The fireworks will probably be right around here in the middle of the river. But you get great views from Queens too. Long Island City, Newtown Barge Park, which is right over here. There's also Transmitter Park, which is over here. I think Domino State Park, but no, it's just Domino Park may get a great view too. Roosevelt Island will get a great view. Big Face Travel saying the summit is having an event at 7:30 tomorrow for the fireworks. Yeah, I think my friend NYC Walking Show went to the summit last year for the fireworks. It was an excellent view from up there. You could see all the fireworks and no obstructions at all. I wonder if this water fountain is working. Indeed it is, and it looks like it's just running, running, running. That's not good. Well, guess I'm drinking it. I need some water. It's hot today. They need to fix this though. Because there's no way you could stop it. I pushed it in, pulled it, twisted it, the water's not stopping. Here's the location of the New York City ferry, the KIPP space station. Yes, Robert Parker, they do have fireworks in Miami. I saw a big advertisement for Bayfront Park Independence Day celebration. I saw Miami's fireworks display last year. It was very, very nice. It was also the first time I saw such a huge traffic jam for boats. And that happened immediately after the fireworks show. And it looks like we can't continue anymore, unfortunately. They're doing construction here. Well, the gate is open, but I wouldn't want to be walking through this. Curious when the next ferry is. This is the Stuyvesant Cove station, not Kipps Bay. Okay. Ferry Point Park, 12 minutes. And Wall Street Pier 11 is 19 minutes. Actually a pretty long wait, so I don't think I'll be waiting for one. Bagels and Walk says the ferry is my favorite way to get around aside from walking. Yeah, the ferry is really nice. I do think the ultimate way to get around though is e-scooter. At least we get a good view of the New York City skyline here. Long Island City, Brooklyn, Greenpoint, and parts of Midtown too. Yes, Robert, the ferry service will be suspended during the fireworks display. Even the Staten Island route, I think, will be suspended because there's fireworks going on over there as well. on the Hudson River. If the ferry time was closer, I would wait for it, but I'm not waiting 20 minutes for a ferry. So I believe this is 20th Street now. I think I could even take a walk through Stuyvesant Town. It'll be pretty nice. We got a different feel of New York City in this entire live stream, from the hustle and bustle of Midtown Manhattan, Times Square, to the ferry terminal and fireworks viewing area, to Stuyvesant Town. You can get lost in Stuyvesant Town too. There's so many different roads and paths. Veronique saying this is a nice area. It really is. Hey. I'm not sure how much these apartments go for, Robert. I think I'm approaching the central area of Stuyvesant Town. No, that's a fenced off part of Stuyvesant Town. Have to go this way. Lisa says like a labyrinth here. Yeah, it is. I wanted to go to the main area. It looks like I'm going back towards the water. Okay, I think I can get to the main area of Stuyvesant Town here now. This looks familiar. Fred Redmond says, thinking about you having your car there and the problem with parking in New York City, how would it be living out on Long Island? It all depends on your situation, because some places are easier to park than others. But in a lot of dense neighborhoods here in New York, it's very difficult to find street parking. And then even if you find street parking, they have what's called alternate side. And they have signs up where there's days and times that you can't park your car there. Otherwise, they'll tow it and give you a ticket. They do that for street cleaning and to maintain the road. And then there's lucky homes that have driveways in New York, or garages. Generally, Long Island has more space. It's not as dense. I love this fountain. It's a better looking fountain than the one in Madison Square Park. More water streams going off. Oval Lawn is open till dusk. Yeah, Sweet Pea, too bad we can't dip our feet in. It's busier on this side of Town. No, Zozo Bob, I haven't seen any whippers on this side of the fountain. Only Madison Square Park. Yeah, you're right, Chris's NY hot dog stands. Town expensive, although prices dropped a little because of COVID. You're still looking at $5,000 a month. 5 bedrooms go for $12,000 a month. Oh, Fred, you were excited when I saw me going through Philadelphia yesterday, hoping you do a video from there sometime, especially the Reading Terminal Market. Yeah, I remember my last time in Philly. I had a great time there. It's been years since I've been to Philadelphia, though. Thank you so much for the super chat, John Michael, with $1.99. Where's Lena? Not sure. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much. This is all brand new, by the way. The subway station redesign, this bus area. They did a really nice job with it. I think I'll actually walk over to 14th Street Union Square and I'll wrap up my live stream there.
No, I got it during my anchor.
Neville says that was a nice looking subway station. Yeah, a lot of the stations along the L train have been renovated. I had no idea there was a big Panda Express here on First Avenue. Do I like Panda Express's food? Not really. Sweet P10 wishes me a happy and safe 4th. The same to you. I might even stop by one of these places to get a drink. It's pretty humid and hot in New York today. Yeah, important to stay hydrated now, especially during these hot summer days. Thankfully, I only have 2 long blocks to go. Hey, Bagels and Walks with $4.99 for the water fund. Thank you so much, Bagels and Walks. You have to get some water for yourself too if you're walking around here. Appreciate it. And Dave E with $2 towards my drink. Thanks, Dave. Oreo milkshake. That looks pretty good. Nicole Carrington with $5 to help you out with my drink. I'm gonna have a lot of drink money now. Thank you, Nicole. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
That ass they stolen shit.
Neville 6000 with $5 and extra $5 for something to eat. Thanks, Neville. Gonna need that soon too. Appreciate it. Also, Gina Thomas $4.99 to keep hydrated. Thanks. A lot of money for the hydration fund. Rob Parker with $10. Have a great and safe 4th of July. We're not there yet, Robert.
Wait. Wait to cross. Wait.
You have a healthy and safe July 4th as well, Robert, and everyone else watching.
Wait. 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 Wait.
Josephine says, I'm sweating. Yeah, it's hot out. But you know what I'm grateful for? At least my phone is not overheating. Like the last time when I was in Palm Beach, I felt my phone slowing up. I had to put my cooler on to keep the phone going. Why am I crossing this way? Big Face Travels asked if I'll be walking the new High Line extension. I think eventually I will. It's not really something I'm looking forward to though. Doesn't seem practical. Laurie says $5 to help for the subway or bus for tomorrow's travel. Many thanks ahead of time. Thanks, Laurie. Lots of traveling when I'm in New York. A lot of subway riding, bus riding. Appreciate it. Yesterday I had to take 3 subways to my destination. and on the way back 2 subways and a bus just because of all the service delays. But if you're used to New York City transit, it comes pretty regularly. Oh, I got another super chat from Veronique. Let me scroll back and find it. €2. Thank you, Veronique.
No, you
All right, I've made it to Union Square. Wonder why this area is all cautioned off.
Oh, yeah, they was a factory. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
Mike Landry, thank you for the $3 Canadian for the walk. Appreciate it, Mike Landry. Glad you've been enjoying it. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap up my stream here. There's a bunch of places I can go here and relax, get something to drink. I think that Starbucks over there looks good. Appreciate all of you watching today. Happy 4th of July weekend. And don't miss my live streams tomorrow because I want to do some big things. We'll see how it goes though. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone. Have fun, have a great day.